Blessings and salutations, wonderful Scorpios and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you. But for every view, how many of you, I truly appreciate you. Also, I want you to know with this read being general, because I don't do personals at this time, um, I might say you when it's them. I might say she when it's him. I'll say astrology signs that might not even have anything to do with you. It might not even be important to you. But I do that because I do the reads according to the astrology sign. And other viewers might care or love astrology as much as I do. So with that being said, even when I do reads, it's being different chapters. So Scorpios, it might not be for you, it might be for your fellow Scorpios because with y'all being in similar signs and going through similar things, what part and where you're going through is not identical. So just take what's for you and let it go. Never force it, and what's for you, you'll know exactly what you need to do and what it confirms for you. That being said, I did a pre-shuffle, and that Scorpio, OMG. First off, you had the synchronicities of the six. Definitely showing there. But the six is the angel numbers. And the angel numbers, let's see the notes that I have here. The angel number 666 is like holding on something negative. So for some of you, you're no longer holding on to something negative. I actually seen the return to something to get a victory because you're no longer seeing like you have to have control of everything and exact because you know that this is not somebody that would basically you know this person who you're coming back to is not, it's not necessary for you to have the whole thing in control because they know you. You know them, even down to the growth and what you're going through to see that they see the bigger things and the from where you came from. So they see the milestones as those victories. Okay. Um, Also, I've seen that it was an ending. That's why I think it's a return from somebody from the past because it's Ten of Swords is in reverse. So either you're healing from this ending and you're just moving through things faster. You're not taking so long to sit in it as to something from the past. You're healing from it, so now you know to move to either like reconcile or move quickly for what you know because also I was seeing there'd be some gossip going around or maybe there has been some talk about what you want to do and now it's more or less to hey, do it, go for it. That's what it's basically saying. You don't have to have the whole strategy and everything, and it doesn't have to look like it's a no just because it's a doubt there. It's saying the victory is a possibility as well as it being a loss. So you have nothing to lose. That's basically what it's come up to. Except for the loss that Ten of Swords where you want to return to. So you already seen and weighed and judge what does it makes, what is more important. So that was just a message I had from that collective. I'm going to say a prayer. And then we're going to see what we get from other decks. All right, ladies. Again, this is Hood NYC, so you might hear some sirens, noise, laughter, things happen in the background outside and inside my apartment. But either way, I'll be totally in my zen when I do these reads for you. All right, ladies. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Amen. Mind you, this pre-shuffle was so much different than the read I just did the other day because I just did fixed signs. Because it'd be different chapters, like I tried to explain. So for some, this may not even be a story, but for those who it is, let's see, we have for you for, or whatever message come through for October 22nd to October 31st. Let's see what's coming into your birthday season, Scorpio. October 22nd to October 31st, 2022 for Scorpio, please. Please show me I need to see for Scorpio's highest good. October 22nd to October 31st. Everything I need to know for the highest good for Scorpio. Scorpio. For Scorpio, please. Show me what I need to see for Scorpio, please. For Scorpio's highest good, please. So, you are in this energy for some looking at your options, which is good. Because with the multiple options here is so much better than just A and B. It was like, oh, I had to do this or that. Now it's like, it's this or that, or A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's opened up endless possibilities. And I see that you're looking at them honestly in a way that doesn't always have to be the right one. Just looking at them. Okay. Let's see. For Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. For Scorpio, please. For Scorpio's highest good. Okay. Well, in reverse. No wonder it took a minute to come out. That doubt kicks in because this is like you see these options, but I think that goes back on some back and forth. I ain't look at the bottom of the deck just yet because I like to do that together. So, but it's like this back and forth where you start because something is new, and when it don't work immediately, sometimes when we don't see the results fast enough, we start to doubt. So for some, like a challenge in the past is showing for some, again, feeling like your independence. Because somebody wasn't feeling this independence because it felt like it felt like somebody was like tied to a debt or tied to some guilt, tied to some restrictions, and it feels like even in the process of somebody being tied to something, it feels like even down to recovering from some disappointment, it's like in a process of recovering from some disappointment and some pain, recovering from it is more or less still, you're still tied to it for some way. It's like that was a challenge in the past. Currently, I see this communication moving to this victory. Something's coming in swiftly. It's more like a understanding communication. Things is looking more, positive. But where it goes back to this Five of Pentacles and the World card in reverse is more or less it's like, I'm going to get clarification here. But I see it more or less as it doubting if this is like sometimes some people really try something new and they'll tell themselves, oh, I must be kidding myself. And that's that type of energy. Like it's a doubt there, like saying, are you really ready for this? Bottom of this deck is, look at this, the Page of Wands, that tact and diplomacy to take this new journey because you feel inspired by it. You feel inspired, you're with it, but it's the fact that it's a page. It's because all the steps and everything is not laid. It's just the fact it's the feeling there, and you like, the journey is unknown, but it's something that feels good. But you're feeling, some of you are feeling stuck, Some are not sure about it because they're not thinking that for some with this Queen of Cups energy, like, is this really realistically in the character of what you really want to do? Like, for some people think they want something because they don't have it. But you're more or less seeing it's like, is looking at it in a way to juggling those certain things of what's really good for you and certain things that you really need to let go. Some is letting go as far as this limits on what they love is could do, or the abundance of what could be given to you. I'm gonna stop there and get some more clarification here, but just a lot of water here that has to do with water signs. I'm seeing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but the fact that I see the a lot of water and this chariot here, so there's Cancer energy. Also, I see Aquarius. Oh, you're here, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Alrighties, let's see for Scorpio, please. October 22nd to October 31st for Scorpio's highest good. For the highest good of Scorpio, please show me what I need to see, please. For Scorpio, please. For Scorpio, please show me what I need to see for Scorpio's highest good. Scorpio, please. Sometimes when I get a janky cut, I feel the need to shuffle one more time. And I have to keep it fair because that's, I do take these reads seriously. I feel like these messages is for someone who needs it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of confirmation on what I just said earlier, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Because even here with the extra messages showing that some of you are still waiting to see how things are pan out. You have good intentions, but it also feels like there's still a place with you where the information is still being interpreted. You're still resting and trying to, like, it's still things you're taking into consideration on things that you need to do for you. Oh, I usually wait to the end and we see this together, but I see this Bambi. This Bambi card is very Pinnacle, Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy because of the Bambi is pinnacly in a lot of my decks. It's like it gives off Earth energy. And then I see Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo right here with this movement to victory. But overall, even with this challenge in the past, even feeling that even recovery is like if you feel tied or still connected to someone is that has to do with healing from the past. It's like even in the distance. Even in the distance, I think even you still help too financially because I still see traveling for cash business trips where you're not independent. It's something, even though it's not close, it could be distance. It's still very much you are participating because it's showing even with the Five of Cups in reverse where you're recovering from disappointments and things. And the strength is that underneath that really feeling like this love conquer or not trying to be petty where you want to be as peaceful as possible because the bigger picture is that it's somebody that's not even a bond that you really wanted to break. Where it shows this communication coming is this Ten of Cups is really feeling like this family goal, this complete happiness, feeling love, wanting to give it. This movement to victory shows the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but where it shows this Five of Pentacles, here we go again, is where feeling left in the cold is Four Cups, scratching your head, stepping back, like kind of over it because it doesn't feel like it's at this place where, some of you, like I said, is doubtful. And some of you are doubtful because you don't really feel like you're as passionate about the things that they feel. And maybe, you support it, but it's not with the passion that they have. And it's like maybe that's hindering everything. Like maybe y'all could just be friends and come through in crisis and pain and be there for each other as a support team. But some of you guys just don't think it's the reality, not knowing that your flaws is your wings. It's like you don't have to be completely the same. It's like a yin yang balance thing. But some of you are in your head and just think, you know what? It is what it is, a way of lies, emotions uncovered to hurt to see that there is a recovery. Very defensive energy. And it really comes to from some time from the way some people were raised. Maybe you are the person. They come from like this, and a lot of us do come from this kinky, kooky, dysfunctional family, Adam's family way of living. Like it's love, but it's a darkness there. Where I see the hermit there, where people's trying to break. It look like you're trying to break the habits, get out of a rut. Before you want to find your whole. Like get out this mode, like before you feel like you're really missing the true happiness in life. For some of you. Okay. Seeing Virgo here again. Leo. Yeah. But the major oracle that I did see there as well, because that's very important, is a dream, a simple fantasy. Some of you believe that this is not a possibility for you to even, it's like, it's good for them and it sounds amazing, but it's just, that's not your story. It's like, for some of you, you want it to be. You could feel it to be. It looked like a possibility. But then at some time, you'd be like, like the thrill is gone, but we'll see. We'll see what else come out in this clarifying. With this clarifying cards. What's the clarifying message for Scorpio? Please, October 22nd to October 31st, 2022. Please show me what I need to see. The highest good. Scorpio, please. That hermit keep jumping out, like, goodness. Okay, let's see. And it's really about this decision on which you see as a big opportunity. It's like you're really like trying to say like, let me see if I should give it a go. Ooh, sheesh. Okay. Wow. Told you that hermit kept wanting to come out. And it's like when the card want to come, it's going to, let's see, if unbothered. What's that unbothered energy? Something flipped? Okay. Some of you is like, ain't about the money. It's just not. Ooh. This Ace of Cups is here in reverse. It's really like, do you have the love of it to put in that work? For some of you, you just don't see that as being something for you. Some of you not seeing it as it being, I don't know. We're going to see okay. See Leo, Gemini again, and Virgo. I see as far as even for, it's like it's hard to somebody that's traveling for cash and business trips. I see the sun. I see some intimacy here. The challenge of the past is thinking whether or not okay. So what I see for some, even though you was attached to this person and it's healing, it's still like being there for them. It was like the strength there was like, it was, even though there's a choice there not to be intimate. That's what I see. It's like the choice is there, like willfully not to do this hokey pokey. This communication is showing this love of this vulnerability because it's bigger than that. It look like you truly love this person because of the fact you don't have to be guarded. You're not worried about what they're trying to do as far as coming for your assets or trying to, break you down and just feel like that's why you want to move forward with victory with them. But you just don't feel like you can build with them. It's just like, yeah. The healing from the tower being in reverse is more or less, it's not a shock. Like, it used to be like a shock or when it comes down to certain things, like the pivotal moment, like, aha, I cannot, this is what's messing everything up. And what I see is that that's not the case. It's more or less like, can you invest in that? And that's not where you feel you can go in wholeheartedly. Because from what you're seeing is that that's not your vision. You feeling like the things that you have to move on for you are the things that you have doubts on in the world, things that's hindering you, things that while you may not even care about the opportunity there. Maybe the fact of you seeing that this beautiful, abundant opportunity with all this money is not really, you're not fazed by those type of things. It's just more or less look where this love not being poured into, because this Queen of Swords is in reverse. That's more or less where it's not really seeing things rationally. It's just not. It's like more or less just adamant that they just don't want to make a foolish decision and just want to stay in a positive place, and that whole little thumper energy, like with the rabbit, with this whole band, be like, I'll be there if they need me. Because that's the only thing you really see that you can do at this time. Wow. Okay, okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. That's for some. Let's see for Scorpio, please. Advice and outcome for Scorpio. Advice and outcome for Scorpio. Advice and outcome for Scorpio. Advice and outcome. Yeah, and honestly, I do. Sidebar, it's like, I have to say this because I see it. The choice for some of you, and the challenge in the past, Scorpio, I could be wrong, but the choice for some of you, when he's like, well, why, if this was such a great connection, did it didn't stand, like it didn't last, and why you want to go back for some, and the challenge is halfway there, halfway, because it seems to you, for some of you, is the intimacy. The intimacy where I see the question is, for some, not all, is this choice to choose something else that it's clearly what you want, that's not what they have. It's like, it's not saying that some is closet or no, but that could be the case. But for some, it's because it's not, it don't really give you that kink enough. Like, it don't make you like, cock-a-doodle-doo on that booster. It's like they're nice and everything, and they're fun, and they're smart, and it's all these things. You feel happy, you trust them. But it's that, for some. For some, not all, that's a little clause in the contract. Can't make that up. So for some, it does go that way. Alrighties. Or you could feel, too, that they're already involved with somebody else, too. That's why you're making a choice not to get involved with them, because you already feel like so much time has passed and a recovery and so much distance that they have to be intimate with someone else. That's what some of you believe, too. And it looks like with the card being upright, it could be happening, too. I'm just telling you what I see. I can't even not do that. It wouldn't be fair. It's going to come out in the other cards anyway. Like, if I don't say it out loud and I say it in my head, and then when I pull it from another deck, I'll be like, oh, yeah. And they'd be like, what you saying yeah for? Because I was thinking it and I should have said it out loud. That's what I'm saying. So, let's see. We have advice and outcome for Scorpio. Let's see. Let's see for October. Here go the imbalance, the injustice, Libra energy, October 22nd to October 31st. Hermit in reverse. We got major arcanas. Okay. Oh. This was here. This was here, but I grabbed it before it hit the table. Let's see what comes out here. Let's see what comes out here. There's a victory. But somebody is really studying a disappointment. More or less looking at what's not there than what is. Now there's a move being made. What is this movement? I know it's used to doing things a certain way, feeling stuck, but now looking at the possibilities. Oh, because somebody automatically saying that with this untold story in reverse, automatically sees something as not being productive, like it's ran its course. Some gossip here. Something ran its course. See, this magician's poking out here. Some manifestations, good. Oh, so some of you see that something has not been given reciprocity. Something you can no longer give to because you see things for what it is and you could no longer build there. I also see as King of Pentacles in reverse is also with the victory behind it. So it also looks like not putting, it's like not, it's basically saying not to, in so many ways, that when you pull back from something that's not given doesn't mean you have to throw everything into one thing. It's just saying take it easy. You do have a lot of options. This injustice had caused you to make a move pretty fast because of all this need to fight or to prevent arguing, fight, and resistance in low vibrational people. It's a disappointment here over the fact that something you was really tied to has forced you to really like, you see you can no longer invest in them as you used to. Okay? Leo, Libra, Virgo. You're here, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Okay, let's see. Clarification on this advice and outcome. We're going to do clarification for Scorpio, please. October 22nd to October 31st. For Scorpio's highest good, please show me what I need to see, please. For Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. Okay. Clarification, please. For Scorpio, my advice and outcome, please. For Scorpio, words. Okay. Scorpio, please. Yeah, there was a third party. It was another option. I think even for both. I don't know, but we're going to see because it even shows, even for maybe the person that you're not going to just put all your eggs in that basket. Okay. Here it goes. Let's see. For Scorpio, please. Ooh. Okay. I see a pair here, but it's not aligned. It's not aligned because, again, with this King of Swords in reverse, it's somebody looking at things, even down to how they approach it, is to benefit them in a way that it looks very self-serving. It doesn't look fair. It doesn't even sound like you're trying to be fair in certain ways, like a decision is already made. For some, excuse me, it's imbalanced. We show the injustice. It shows the Two of Swords in reverse, where a decision is made. It says the imbalance is the decision is already made. It's trying to move fast through the pain. It's like somebody trying to just hurry up and make moves to do what they need to do and see what they need to see. Like, let's get to the... It's not taking the time because it's the healing process from the pain. There's certain things that don't want to be addressed. You don't want to argue. It just honestly is focused on keeping things with everything is looking good, feeling good, moving good. It's disappointing that for some that it doesn't feel where's that energy to come and make amends and like show that vulnerability, because it just feels that from when, for some, the the stance that you take and the move that you're making, it doesn't want to look in any way to, like with that King of Wands in reverse, it's like it wants to look like it have more control in what they do at any cost. And now where they're shutting down a course or a road or a possibility, a chapter, is because somebody like literally decided to juggle and with different options without speaking on what they was feeling. And as much as it could be for someone to want to build, it just doesn't have it. Like for somebody just not there yet. They don't feel that they're there yet to make this, to do the work, to build this Four Wands foundation, because of the fact that they're more or less focusing on where they need to heal, the things they need. It's more or less their armor's on. It's still guarded. And they still feel tied to you. Mm. The past wasn't always good with y'all, but they do see you as standing like through it all as being wise and kind. And it could be where you could see this person as being wise and kind, but not in an intimate level. Not saying they don't look good. It's just saying that it's a lot more to it than just the intimacy. It's like it's this person you feel there. It's like it's some distance. It could be a long distance relationship. It could be on two different paths. But either way, it's not when you ready to align them, or it's just that's what it looks like. I think you're gonna return, or there's gonna be a return to really see if it's a possibility. But again, what I see before is like Scorpio, with you being your fixed energy, you'll like say nah, or you'll say, you're fixed on it going a certain way. And for some of you, it's like you could tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna try to do it this way. I'm gonna try to get in this mutable energy or this adjusting, and it go right back into fix. It just go right back into autopilot, to where it start to look as if certain things like you tried, you gave it what you can, but if it's not for you, it's not. That's what I see for this read. I hope it helped. And till next time, love and light.